So today I am going to do the wedding day tag by Megan from Alley Doodles. So this is the wedding day tag. Okay, so number one, how long after the big question was your wedding day? Almost 10 months to the day. We got married October 17th, 16th. Do I not know my own wedding day? Anyways, did you already have a dream vision of your wedding? What was it? Because I wanted to get married in the fall and I lived in Canada at the time, the falls are really beautiful, and I was just really wanted to have that like deep purples and deep orange and red and all that kind of stuff. Did you have help planning your wedding, family, wedding planner? I mean, people helped in terms of like if I asked them for advice or if I should get this or if I should get that, people did. But if you are a bride or you were a bride, you know that people don't really, I don't know. I noticed that people weren't really like, they didn't really want to give me their advice because you can be quite a bridezilla when you're a bride. Even if you deny it, there was something that you were a bridezilla about, and there were some things that I kind of were a bridezilla about. Local or destination? It definitely was local. Small or large invite list? I would say I had 150 and 110 came. But then I actually had some people just not show up. Wedding colors, like I said, it was like purples, red, pinks. I mean, I guess I had some orange in it, but I can't really remember. But just very romantic, deep colors that I really liked. Indoor, outdoor, it was definitely indoor. Religious or non-denominational, I cannot say this word for the life of me, I don't know why I tried it like 4 times. Definitely not religious in any way. We actually had a humanist marry us. If you don't know what that is, you can just Google humanist. Row your own vows. No, but when we had a meeting with the lady that was going to be marrying us, she gave us different style vows that people do. So we had to like personalize it a little bit, just like put a little own spin on it, but it was pretty much like rewritten for us. Saw each other before a wedding. No way. I was like huge with not having him see me. Like I remember texting him like 100 times, like, you better not be outside, you better have the window shut wherever you are, I do not want you to see me. So thankfully he didn't see me. Photographer or videographer? We had a photographer, she was really great, and I didn't have a videographer. I kind of wish I did, but a lot of people, I mean, smartphones and all that were out then, so a lot of people just took a lot of videos that way. Transportation to and from wedding. Because the ceremony and the reception were at the same spot, it was just to the wedding, and we didn't bother getting a limousine because it was kind of pointless because our hotel was like a 2-minute drive. So my stepdad rented an SUV, and a big white one, and rolled down all the windows and the sunroof, and it was really, really just nice and sweet. And of course they like decorated the outside of the car. So, but no, I didn't, have a limo or anything like that. Something old, new, borrowed, or blue. Something old and borrowed was my great grandmother's ring. I could only put it on my pinky, but it was her wedding ring because it was so tiny. So that was something borrowed and old, because I borrowed it from my sister who it was passed down to, but I wanted something old, so I used that. New was my dress, and blue, honestly, I can't even remember what it was, but I think, oh, I know, it was my garter belt. Me and my friends that I had in high school, I have about like 4 or 5 friends that we each wore the same garter belt. Is that what they're called? The things that goes around your thigh that they take off. Is that a garter belt? I don't know. Anyways, we each had that. My friend got hers made, and the person that made it put little blue bows around it. So we all wore it. So I guess that was something borrowed as well. But that was like a tradition, and now we're all married, so everyone was able to wear it. Wedding dress style. I'll insert photos at the end, but it was one strap. It was all sequins. It was Maggie Sotero, probably was considered a mermaid. I absolutely loved it. I don't want to get into like how I found it because it's a long story, but honestly, it was my dress. It was the stars aligned for me to wear that dress, and it was amazing. Like I loved it. Describe your bouquet. Oh, it was so beautiful. I'm going to find a picture and post it at the end of here so you guys can see. I had roses, lots of different color roses, orchids, and then I'm sure there was other roses that or other flowers that I don't know what they're called, but you'll see at the end. Oh God, it was so beautiful, and it was so nice. And I don't like I didn't want like anything cascading or anything like that. I just wanted a big bouquet that was very round, and the stalk of it had ribbon on it, and it was so well done. I was really, really happy with those. And my girls just had, I think, calla lilies. I don't know, I'm terrible with names with flowers. Send each other a note or a gift for a ceremony. I'm gonna say no. I think we sent each other like a text message. I know it's stupid, but when I told my husband about that tradition, he kind of was like, why am I gonna send you a present? Like, I got you a diamond ring. I was like, I know, I don't know, that's just something that people do, I guess. So I think we sent each other either a voicemail or a text message, which obviously I don't have anymore. Walk down the aisle to what song? So our wedding song was Michelle Featherstone's Perfect, and me and my husband met in a bar, and I know nobody else in the place listens to the song's words, or maybe a lot of people don't, but I did, and that's why I picked that song, because if you listen to the song, it's exactly what it meant. Now, like, I feel like I'm getting choked up. It was perfect. It really showed, like, that was exactly how I felt the moment I met him, the first moment I seen him, and like, I'm talking like the first time I seen him in real life, like the very first time I actually met him. It was the perfect song, so I had to have it to walk down the aisle to, or walk down whatever I walked down, because I wasn't in a church. Did your ceremony go as planned? Yes. I mean, I don't really. My niece got scared throwing the roses down the aisle, so she ran and was like, I don't even know where she went. She got really upset, so my sister's husband had to get her to walk down the aisle. And everything was great. Everything went great. The only thing that happened was at the very end, when the lady was introducing us, the DJ started playing the song that we were going to be leaving to, and she was really pissed. She's like, I'm not done yet. So that was the only thing that happened, but that was at the end. But it was pretty much perfect. I think our ceremony was 20 minutes long. It's the best way to do it, man. Keep it nice and short. People don't want to sit there for like an hour. So we did it for 20 minutes, and it was a good one. Reception indoors or outdoors? It was indoors. Receiving line or came to tables? Receiving. DJ or band? Definitely DJ. I don't think at my age I would have really wanted a band. I mean, I like old songs and stuff, but there's lots of songs that bands can't play because it's like, you know, pop music or whatever. So we had a really, really good DJ. They were the best. They were more expensive, but I mean, what do you remember from a wedding? The food and the music. You gotta have good food and good music. That's the number one thing. My first song was We Are Man and Wife by Michelle Featherstone. So that was, I really just went off with the theme, and my cousin actually sang the song for us because she's a really good singer. Describe your cake, dessert, cake in the face. No cake in the face. We did cupcakes with a tiny cake on the top, which we ate a year later, and it was disgusting. I don't know why I ever did that, because it's not good a year later. I don't know if it wasn't wrapped properly, but it was gross. So we had cupcakes. I think that was kind of like the popular thing at the time. I got married in 2010, and my friend did the cupcakes for us in lieu of a gift. So it was amazing, and they were so good. She did an amazing job. Did the reception go as planned? Yes. I don't really remember. The only thing I remember that I didn't like was that I was hungry and I couldn't eat because my dress was too tight. And we had such good food. I hate that weddings don't last until like 2 in the morning because you're so wired. But honestly, our reception was perfect. Our DJ was amazing. The people that kind of run your wedding, like make sure that food gets out at certain times, they were always coming up to us asking if everything was going well, if anything needed to change. There was a time when it got warm and they turned down the heat. It was perfect. Left before the guests departed or stayed until the last dance. We stayed until the last dance. I literally was taking food because you pay for all your plates, and if things don't get eaten, you send it all home, which is nice, right? So we were like waiting for the food so that we could bring it back to our hotel and stuff. So that was good. Honeymoon, yes, we did it 2 years later. 2 years. We did it 2 days later, and we went to Punta Cana in Dominican. We went for I think 10 days. Your biggest expense of the day, and was it worth it? I think the biggest expense was just the reception, and it was definitely worth it. I mean, the food was fantastic. If you live in I don't know, Toronto, Hamilton, Burlington, Oakville, any of those areas around Hamilton, Leona Station is amazing. They have the best food and the best service, and I can't remember our DJ, but our DJ was amazing. So I think everything was worth it, and I can't really think of anything that, even if it was cheap, that I regret, because I really loved everything. Worst and best moment of the day. The worst moment, my uncle, we were all dancing. My uncle stepped on my dress, and when you see the picture of my dress at the end, you'll see there's not a picture of it, but he stepped on my dress, and I have a lot of pickups, like things that, you know what a pickup is. Anyways, those in the back came out, like 6 of them. So my dress went from having like a train, about 3 feet long, to having like a 8-foot train, and I couldn't fix it. I had to pick it up and hold it, and this was around 9 o'clock, so I had to wait. I had to hold it all night long, pretty much. And the best moment was seeing my husband to be standing at the altar sobbing. I know it's bad to say that I love the fact that I saw him crying, but and when I got to the altar, he said to me, I'm amazed at how beautiful you are. You're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. And it was like, it didn't matter if he said that or not, but it was so heartfelt, and it was everything that I wanted it to be at that moment. Seeing him at the altar, not even nervous, just so happy that he was marrying me, was definitely the happiest moment that I could have ever experienced on that day. So now I'm tearing up. Okay, and if you could do it all again, yes, 100%, I would not change a single thing. So that is it. Thank you, Megan, for doing this. It was a lot of fun, and I have a lot of fun watching other people's videos. So I'll insert a bunch of pictures at the end, and I will see you guys for the next video. Bye.